keep us under control.
We should have sound now.
Yeah, hopefully. I hope so. Okay, good. Ken said just better. So we've got our we've got the tippet tied in. I'm going to put the super glue on the top and just run a small little bead across 10-4 Steve. Well, if it crashes again, this will probably be it because it's just, there's only so much we can do with the wonderful world of the internet machine. So let's get this going the right, our thread going the right way. Now we'll bring a tag in underneath, and I did trim the tag just a little bit shorter. Oh man, the tag's on the wrong side. There we go. So once again, just trying to get that tag on the very bottom of the hook or the piece of mono. And like I said, you think over, well, it's just not our day for technology, is it? Good job, Katie. I'll just tell you what I'm doing. Makes it a lot easier. And you'll make a good joke. Y'all been fishing recently? This is just a non-technology day because Katie knows she's not in front of her microphone or she'd say it. I dropped my phone in the water today. And that's always a good day when you can drop your telephone in the water, for sure. Not really. But try and get this tippet out. Mm-hmm. So that's okay. So so you say Starlink works pretty good for you, Gary? I mean, our internet relatively is fine. It's just when we go live, this just takes so much bandwidth and so much everything. It just kind of, everything has to be perfect. And unfortunately, when they send us a note, say they're working on it, it's like, man, there's really not much we can do to get it right. So you're watching me do the fun part of getting my microphobets just right. There we go. That'll work. And Nan is splitting wood. What are you just getting ready for the winter already? What did you split wood for, Nan? All right, so we'll get these tied on here. We'll make sure you get these on top of the hook shank because last time it didn't quite look like they were going on top for some reason. Here we go. Get these secured. Just like that. Oh, Mama Goose over here, she's trying her best to get everything, get you guys back where you can see. Hey, John made it back from 2 days. Well, Phil, I'm glad you did. I'm glad you found us again. I told you when we talked on the phone that I dropped my phone in the water, and now one of our cameras is overheated. We've got terrible internet service. We need to do what Steve Yates is doing and do that, I guess, because our internet today, I mean, it's not uncommon for it to be bad, but today it's been absolutely horrid, horrible. Sorry, Katie. And the so Katie is back here trying to work her magic, and I'm just sitting here trying to fly. And I tied the PMD variation starting off with, and then I tied, and I think everyone saw that one. Then I tied a size 20 bluing olive, and I don't think they got through the end of that one. And now, because if I go fishing tomorrow, which is a big if, I'm going to, because I went today, and I might have a to-do list, but who knows? But if I do, this will be a pattern I'm going to throw here, because it sure would be fun to be able to throw this out there and catch one. Obviously, no matter where you are, that'd be fun. So the important thing, what I'm doing right now is I'm building up a little bit of a taper on my monofilament on the extended body. I've got my tippets tied in, my microfibets tied in for the tails, and I've got my tag in on the bottom of that tippet, and I've got the microfibets on top. So when I pull it up, it'll split them. So those microfibets on top. Yes, Ken, if you mess this one up, you can blame it on the internet for sure. Say, oh, the fish did not like it. It's the internet's fault. That's right. And trust me, you guys, you know, the biggest thing, I don't need to watch myself tie, but I really like hearing y'all's comments because it brings a little bit of entertainment on my end of it. So I just pulled that my tag in up to split those microfibets. And I'll bring it back. I should have done this a second ago before I started building the taper just a little bit. And Phil, every time as he was watching me tie this for the first time, every time I would turn the direction of the hook, I would cut my tag end. And I would whip finish, and he's like, "Whoa, do you want me to do that? Just leave it on there." So, you know, it just kind of, just the way it works. So, Phil, did you catch 50 or 60 today? There we go. I think that's pretty good. Pretty swell, if you ask me. And you are. There we go. Katie's got a nice view. If it'll just focus on the fly, that's a nice view, honey. All right, so we've got that part done. Now I'm going to take the hook out of the vise, switch it around, put it right back in here. So Phil cut a lot. Well, that is something. All right, get all that in there. Now you can see we've got that nice body. This one it's my best one of the show. Looks pretty good. I should put my Solaris on the body. Slather that on there. And we'll use the term slather very loosely. Just a light little coat. Just enough to give it. Phil, you said that you liked it because it gave it that sheen that the naturals have, right? Looks okay. Right there. And now we'll put this up. Yeah, Phil, after the third time, our crowd has died down a bit, but we are determined to get this one in. And this one's going to look nice. Okay. So now we've got my one little piece. Is that going to work? Yeah, we'll make it work. My scrap piece of post material. 1, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3. I will post this up. How's it looking, honey?
Oh, it looks good.
Good. There we go. Just like so. Going all the way up. Nothing like watching someone wrap thread around some poly yarn. There we go. All right. Someone's going to cut this knot out of here at the very top. Find my one piece of hackle. It's a short piece, but we'll get it. I didn't want to leave much stem hanging out the bottom because I don't have much feather on this piece left. It's that same one I used earlier. It still probably, it was too big earlier, so it'll still probably be a little bit big today or now. But you all said it was just fine. So it's got pro tip: name your fly after your kids so you can embarrass them at Easter dinner with future in-laws. Princess Lexi. Oh, that's a good one. That is a good one, Nan. Nan, Katie and I are going to be up at Daddy's Fly Shop on May 31st. You want to come? I don't know how far away that is for you, but it'd be fun if you came over and said hello. Finally meet you in person. I don't know, that maybe the mysteries. Do you prefer the just not? All right. Once again, I posted a little too far forward, but we'll get this thing on here. Just like this. Put that kind of back in there. Back. Yeah, that's looking okay. Thank you, honey. You did a good job on that. Last minute fix. Who knows? Might find a new angle that you all prefer. That's the height, but I can try depending on this New York law case. Well, we're going to drive up probably earlier in the week and go fishing, and probably Wednesday or so. And then it's a bit of a hike for us as well, but we're, well, heck. Just for the fun of it, I'll get my fancy hackle pliers out for this. So I like living adventurous, but not that adventurous. There we go. Tennessee, sweet. Jesse, you'll take a dozen. Well, it's actually not a bad tie. Once you gotta get in the swing of things, but when you're trying to figure out the internet and audio visual and stuff, it's a this one's been a bit of a pain. So we've gotten 3 done in the show so far. Although I think people have only seen like 1.5. So get that tied in there. And then we'll do a quick little whip finish. Jesse, I'm glad to see you on here. When are you leaving? Are you leaving in May to go out west? You said it might be a challenge. Well, it's all about getting that tippet tied in and not making the tippet too long, because the tippet seems like it's really flimsy and flexible and everything, but really it's a short piece of tippet. I mean, don't forget where you're trying to imitate. I mean, it doesn't. Phil, how do you know how long to, or how do you have a way that you cut your tippet just the right length? Cut it about like that. It's not how I usually like to cut it, but that worked out fine. 2, 1, and 2 halves. Gary, I forgot what you were talking about. 2, 1 and a halves. But yeah, if you'll just so there it is done. Actually, maybe it might be better without this. Yeah, I'll take this light away for now. Because on that camera, it looks better this way. Let's get this one fiber out of there. It's aggravating me. Yeah, looks okay. Oh, you're going this Monday. Huh. Well, you'll be gone before you know it. I don't think we'll see you again because we won't be back to the park for, I don't know, a while. So here's a Timco 100, and that's what Phil says he measures the body to. Here's a Timco 100, and if you look, we actually got it pretty well. I mean, the whole body from hook eye to end of the body, that's about right. Maybe a touch on the long side, but that's really the thing. You got to realize you don't need it that long. I mean, it's really, really small. Number of flies we have seen. Oh, 2.5. Gotcha. So Phil said if he's tying a size 16, he measures the entire fly to a Timco 100 or 101 size 16. And that's what I've got right here is just a 100. And it literally might be an eye length too long, which I think that's fine. So you saw how short that I cut the that piece of tippet. It does not need to be long at all. That's the key. I mean, you do not need it. It's pretty flimsy, but just that teeny tiny short piece. And when I'm crimping it, I'm probably just crimping maybe 2 eye lengths, and doing it that way. So you don't have to worry about crimping a whole bunch of it because I like, see if you can see. So I don't want the whole piece of monofilament to go all the way to the hook eye, just a little bit back here. Because remember when the fish bites it, it's grabbing the hook, and even the fish bites the body itself, it's going to slide right out. It's the hook that's going to be doing the pulling, and it's so you don't have to worry about this coming out. And plus, it's got the super glue on there and the UV resin, which gives it a little bit extra stability. But I haven't tried it. I thought about using wax as opposed to super glue just for the heck of it. But I haven't tried it with wax, and I haven't tried it with nothing on there. But with the super glue, it's not too bad. But once you get that extended body tied on with the tag end of your thread on the bottom of the mono and the tippets on top of the mono, once you get all that tied on and it's done, then it's just a matter of tying a parachute, wrapping some hackle, and put a little dubbing in, or parachute dubbing hackle. It's not too big a deal. But for sure, getting the extended body tied in, that is a kind of a new technique that that is good to learn. But it's once you get used to it, it's pretty quick. Phil, how long does it take you to tie this fly if you've got everything laid out? Like 5 minutes or so, maybe less. So it's not not too bad, but it definitely, learning how to do that extended body is important. So 45 minutes. So for me, just take the dash out, and I'm like 45 minutes. I'm just kidding. I'm not that bad, but I think like when I got home and I started tying a few of these, once I got everything out, I was probably 7 minutes or so a tie. So it's not absolutely crazy. Not only is my phone not working, my watch isn't working because I got water in it. So I don't even know what time it is. Honey, what time is it?
It's 10 after.
Is that it? 10 after?
Mm-hmm. I've been watching the time for you.
Lord, I thought we've been on here for like days.
No.
Days. And see, we got 3 of them tied in an hour and 10 minutes. That's explaining everything. So give it a shot.
Yes, and I also want to thank Ken B for sharing some pictures with us this week.
Yes.
This is the ultimate fly tying station desk that Ken shared. That's Ken's picture, right?
Yep.
So, I mean, this is like his own way of organization, which it looks a little bit more organized than yours, honey, for sure.
A little bit, yeah.
But I'm sure Ken knows where everything is, exactly where to find it if needed. And it's pretty much the bomb. I mean, you can see he's got all kinds of, he's got foam up here. He's got all of his like spools of thread. He's got a little light, flash, everything you need to tie up
whatever you
some
want.
of these bar emergers, for example. Thanks, Ken, for sending us your pictures of your bar emerger. Oh, I didn't realize that was a coin in the middle.
Of
Is that
course,
a 5?
It's one of those Australian coins, I would assume.
They have really cool money. Look, it's got like a wolf or something on it.
Steve,
It's probably something like a wallaby, or I don't know. What's an Australian animal?
koala or a
no, like a wallaby or a kanga.
Kangaroo, aroo.
Mm-hmm. And then Mike, we got a quick hand shot from Mike.
What is that from Ken said? Enchinda? I think that's what the animal you're trying to think of. Enchinda.
Are they cute? Because I'm terrified of dingoes. Because I saw a movie on Lifetime once about a baby that got taken away by a dingo.
Oh gosh. Well, Steve Yates says his fly tying area looks like an M80 went off.
That's okay. You gotta have it organized the way that you need.
Echidna. Echidna. I don't know if I've ever heard of it. Echidna.
I'm gonna look it up. Steve saw one of those in 1969.
Oh, well, obviously I bet Steve probably has. He probably knows all about the echidnas.
It's cute.
Well, if Phil's still on here, thank you for saying that we did a good job on your fly. It's always a little bit extra nervous when someone that actually developed the fly and you're tying it and they're watching you tie it. So I'm glad that he approves. And for all of you that are still with us, thank you so much for putting up with us this whole evening.
Mm-hmm.
I was prickly like a porcupine.
I hope my camera's okay. It overheated.
Yeah, me too.
That's never happened before. And it was because it kept like turning off every time the thing would like the stream would mess up, and like the power settings would go back to like high power.
Okay. Well, hopefully we'll get it. See, Phil, that's what I tell a lot of people. Well, that'll definitely catch fish.
That'll catch a fish.
But next week we'll plan to go live, but we will be in Pawleys Island, South Carolina with Jeff Rowley. He'll be hanging out with us, and yeah. Yep. So it will be a cell phone live, but we will not have all this stuff. So hopefully less will go wrong. Well, this was a Canon, man. So hopefully it turned out okay. The ones you're looking at now are Sony's. All right, guys. Thank you so much. We really appreciate you guys sticking with us throughout the night through all the technical difficulties. Big thanks to Phil.
We finally got it going again, I guess. So that's good.
Finally got what going? Which one?
Huh?
What'd you get going?
The
The
cameras.
internet. Yeah, it's been working fine after all that. Yeah, send us your flies. Email them to us, themoodflyfishing@gmail.com. Tag us in the pictures. If you want to send us your fly tying desk like Ken B did, we'd love to see them. We'll share them with everyone. If you just got a funny picture you want us to share, we'll share that. Maybe. Steve might get a little too creative and might not be able to share it. But anyway, we'll see you guys. Thank you so much. We'll see you next Wednesday night.